Do you know he was the problem? I thought I was the problem all this while. All these years, I have cried. There is nothing I have not drank. There is no doctor I have not gone to see. There is no pastor or imam or traditionalist that I have not visited. And they keep saying, I am not the problem. And I keep asking, if I am not the problem, then who is? Story of my life. I've been married to this guy for 4 years, loved him with every blood in my body, every bone. Loved him every waking day of my life, tried to please him, make sure he's happy. He does that too, or he used to, when we were so in love. He took care of me, I took care of him. He was my best friend. I could talk to him about anything. We never had issues. We're praying to God to give us a child of our own. But then the mother came into the picture. She bullied me. She harassed me severally. She insulted me, called me a man. She told me I was a waste product. She told me I was no good. She told her son to get married to somebody else, at least a woman, because he got married to a man. Why? Because I don't have a child. But I have tried. I have tried. I keep going to several hospitals. I keep changing doctors. But do you know he never, for once, followed me to any of those tests, to see a doctor, to take any herbs? He never did. And when I asked him to, the mother would say, why? That he was never the problem. The high was the problem. The mother would say the son is strong and fit, that even got to get pregnant during his uni days. If she had known, they should have left the child. I felt this bitterness, this pain. My once loving husband, my sunshine, could not defend me before his mother. He kept quiet when she rained insult on me. She started living with us. I could barely live by every day. Became a shadow of myself. My mom, my siblings will come to comfort my friends. They will introduce me to various pastors. I was traveling from state to state, drinking all sort of thing. There is nothing you will bring to me and said it would make you conceive that I did not drink. And all along, he was the problem. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Saying this story, going through it, speaking it out, is killing me the more. It's just bringing back all the memories. So one fateful day, I went to this hospital that a lady introduced to me. I met this lady and we got talking, and she said, oh, that she knows this doctor. He can help. And I said, no problem. She gave his contact. I called, he scheduled an appointment. And when I got there, he was like, no, they don't run tests without the other person. What if you're not the problem? What if it was the other person? And I said, doctor, I am the problem. My husband has never been the problem. My husband has pregnated a lady before during his uni days. So he is active. I am. I told him I was the one wasting his sperm. And the doctor looked at me and shed tears with me. It was a painful and it was an emotional day. But he comforted me and told me everything will be fine. that I should just believe. And I was like, doctor, I believed. I have spent millions. I don't even go to work anymore. All of my savings are gone. It is like I am running this race on my own. And the doctor told me how nobody should be left to go through this without their other partners supporting them. There was so much pain. Sharing this story still, I don't think I have healed, and I don't think I can completely heal from the trauma the man I once loved put me through. He could have stopped his mom, right? But he did not. Why didn't he say anything? Why? All those years. I gave you 4 years of my life. I dedicated it to you. Okay, let's go back. Let's move on. So the doctor, after he comforted me, after he made me felt comfortable, after he made me okay, he then said, I need to get my husband to come run this test with me. That there is no how he's going to check me and not check my husband. And he asked if all of the tests I've been running, if I've run with my husband, if I've done anyone. And I said no. He said that was wrong, that I need to get my husband. And I told him how it would be impossible to get him here, especially with his mother around. I don't know what to say or how to do it. And he told me no problem. So he told me he would come up with something to make him come. And he did. He actually did. And my husband came to the hospital with me. And we ran the test. And after we did everything, the doctor was like, okay, we should go. It would take that he would get back to us on anything they discover or what, or just anything. I was hoping that the results don't come out as usual, saying nothing is wrong with you. It was as if I was praying that something should be wrong with me, so they just identify it and they're able to fix it. Every time I go for these tests and I hear nothing is wrong with you, I get angry, I get furious. There's this range. So we left. It was a quiet ride home. When we got home, my mother-in-law started questioning, where are you two coming from? Where did you take my son? What did you do to my son? I just kept quiet. Slowly, I walked into the room. I could see her voice raining insult on me, calling me all sort of name, calling me a man. In my own house, I could barely cook and eat. I go out to eat outside. Does my husband care? No. It's on the mother's side. And I could not stop to imagine how come a man I have loved so much, a man that loved me so much, could become a total stranger. How come? After some days, the doctor reached out, invited us both in, and when we were about to leave, my husband already told the mother that we went to a hospital. The mother would not have it. She wanted to come with us. And of course, what would my husband say? He said nothing. He allowed her. She came, and the doctor read out the results and said nothing was wrong with me. And my husband is a problem, that there was something. I don't want to go into details. He explained, said it. And I looked at him like I couldn't hold back my tears. And the mother was like, this is a lie, that this is a setup, that the son can never be the issue, that the son impregnated the woman while in uni, that he is never the issue. And he sat there and said nothing, even when the woman raised insult at me again. It was the doctor who had to stop her. No. I was like, doctor, allow her. They don't sound like insult to me anymore. They sound like melodious music to my ears. Story of my life. You might be wondering, this is fake. This is a lie. Nobody went through this. But it is true. It is a story of my life. The mother never agreed, so we went to another hospital and they still said he was the problem. She refused and we went to another one and they still said he was the problem. But they said they could fix it. But I was not ready. I think that was the point I got to my breaking point when I called my mom, called my sibling, and I said, he was the problem. He was the problem all along. But I still get insulted. I still had to suffer. And I told them I wanted to leave, that I'm no longer interested. That was when I think my husband came back to himself and was apologizing. That his mother was going to leave. That I don't have to go. But I could not stand him anymore. I could not look at him in the face anymore. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that we're not sleeping in the same room. I was sleeping in the guest room. Yeah, sometimes his mother gets to sleep in the room with him and all. Since the mother said I was just wasting his sperm. He begged and I told him no, I needed space. I needed me to discover me. My parents came, my siblings came. They helped me. And I moved out. It's been 2 years of him constantly coming back to beg that he's fine now. He went through with treatments and that the mom is sorry. No, but the mom never apologized. I never heard her call or say, I am sorry. No, she did not. But I don't want to go back. I've still not completely healed. I've seen different counselors. I've spoken to different therapists. I still feel the pain like it was yesterday. Oh no, I still feel the pain like I am still living in that pain. This is my story. This is my experience. I'm glad I shared.